folks, what's up? Welcome to the Scotty P Show. Woo! We got some of the usual suspects here. Uncle Philly Foo.
What up?
Uncle Phil, Tornado, Whole Saw. We got Vicky Logo. We got Vicky Kicks, Vicky Swag, or as Phil, you know, they like to call her, Beep Boo! And you got lame ass me as a host, but you got a cool motherfucker that done joined the show. YB approved.
Ooh.
Part of the LA Corners.
Oh.
A homie, a brother, a friend.
Ooh.
Mr. Christopher Coffin.
Welcome to the show, brother. Welcome.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
That's awesome.
It's an honor to have you on the show, man. I'd like to formally welcome you here. Become part of this full right show, man.
He's a good replacement. He's the Rams. He's got the hair. He's got the Christian sitting in the corner
the
over
voice.
here.
Put me in the corner.
The voice. Wow. What a good
F
choice.
Bizzle,
That
the
was
F
a good
Bizzle,
choice.
Chris to Chris
The
exchange.
fans
Yeah.
might not even know the difference. You know what I'm saying? Just
Not the podcast fan. Video maybe. Audio is going to sound
When
like
they
the same
changed
guy.
Becky's and
Long
Roseanne.
Beach.
We changed
Long
Becky's.
Good reference. And that's cool
Love
because
it.
in about 4 weeks from now, we have no more football. We got to do the TV show
Yeah.
part 3. So get ready for that, Uncle Phil. But y'all know what we're here for. Some scrimps. The bets.
the bets
The bets.
that have still
The
yet
bets.
to be paid
The bets.
from the previous year.
They still
The
owe this
coupon
motherfucker,
has
right?
not
Yeah, these
been
motherfuckers
cashed in.
don't be paying up.
I'm going to break
The
freaking legs
it.
on my
coupon
scrimps.
has not been cashed in. That's all I want to say.
They owe me for about a year now.
You know what? That I'm gonna blame that one on YB. Why he's not even
Ooh.
here?
Yeah, true
Because who
that.
has the hardest schedule to get together for the scrimps? All right, so we're calling him out right now. YB, you know you're watching this episode. I'm gonna need you to text us, give us a date. We got the place. We got it down.
Scrimp Ho
When are we
Boys.
eating? When are we
Oh.
eating? When do we get to eat?
So speaking of the bets, we got the bet ongoing right now. Now last week, YB went 3-1. Vic went 3-1. They both chose against the Dolphins. That's what
Sorry,
proved
my man.
nice for them. I know. Phil went 2-2. I went 2-2.
And you had to watch it front
I
and
had to
center.
watch it right. Anyway, we'll get to
Anywho,
that later.
hello.
Ooh.
Well, you have inherited a seat. You got
As far
Christian's
as I'm
seat. You're in
concerned-
Christian's corner. You got.
I'm flawless so far.
Hey,
Let's leave it
that's
there.
right.
Haven't lost a game
We
yet.
want to apologize because we're gonna have to give you.
Yes. So
You're
now,
also gonna have to pick up YB's score.
You're going to take YB's score. But as YB said in week 2, last year, Eddie, can you bring up what YB said last year in week 2? And right when we get home.
Interwebs don't lie.
I'm the only
all
football
factual
player
information.
here, so
Oh,
So as he said, he's the only one who played football. He played college quarterback, the most important position in football. So obviously that
he knows
guy
everything.
knows the most out of football, out of
Most
all of
important.
us. But as he
okay.
likes to say, with that being said, Christian has the 33-18 record, and he's in last place. So welcome, Pumpkin Eater,
Yeah,
last
well,
place squad. Hey,
It's all right. You're gonna bring
can
it.
only go up.
You can only
From
go up.
there.
That's right. And he's claiming he's gonna have perfect scores. He thinks he's gonna be
Is that what he
scoring out
claimed?
every time.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
hell.
You
Well,
did. He's
stick
like,
around.
yes, I did.
You stick around and
He's
we'll
like,
see
yes,
what
I
happens.
did say that.
Only one way to find out. Here we go.
All right.
There we go.
That's what you get.
Vicky has tied me up at 34-17, tied for second.
Damn. So you had to. Now you're
It's-
tied with me,
It's
all
been a
because
bad
of your
couple
team.
weeks.
All because
Alabama,
of your team.
Dolphins, the show.
Yikes.
I'm just losing on all of those. And in first place when he started from the bottom,
Now we're here.
and now he's here. we
Yeah,
got
what?
Phil.
Stay over there,
What?
Mr. Top. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a top. Well,
I really
Ain't no
forget
bottom,
the
dude.
things that I'm allowed to say. I really forget the things I'm allowed to say. Bring
All
it up
right,
with the
we're
boys.
ready to go? Ready to do some picks? You ready to get in this motherfucker,
Hey,
dog?
man.
Oh,
Do you know who
Rock and
50
roll.
Cent?
You let me know. Here we
Weezy
go.
White Boy! Bring us on in this motherfucker.
that was the best response.
What it do? This is Alabama's own Woozy White Boy, and y'all tuned in to the Scotty P Show.
you dig.
Primo. Got on me last time, but that's Italian for first, man. That's what we got. Philadelphia Eagles.
Did you Google that?
Their second game. Oh, of course. I checked Phil's sources at Google. It says homies. Can we get that?
You had to
sponsor?
scroll through a
Google.
bunch,
Oh
right?
my
Give me that
God.
shit, man.
Still.
Philadelphia, their second game away from Lincoln Financial this year, going off to Chicago to Vicky Kicks and YB's Justin Fields led Chicago Bears.
Love that,
Phil,
man.
this is your team. Are y'all gonna be able to outduel him when that dude starts running the ball on y'all with your weak run defense?
Oakley and May.
Oh, it's
And-
2 weeks in a row. Okay, now.
What you know about that pig Latin? Look, we had a big win last week. All right.
No, it's
We
good.
had a
please.
we had a big win last week. You know, Miles Sanders is back. Jalen Hurts balling out. AJ Brown balling out. 10 touchdowns, 1,000 yards. We are looking quite nice. But Justin Fields, he's all right too. But unfortunately, that's all they have.
word
You know, I
for
mean,
it.
they're going to have to rely on Justin Fields heavily. And even though it's at, is it still called Soldier Field? I'm not sure, but it's in
Believe so.
Chicago. But it don't matter. It's going to be cold. I'm very excited to see what defense the Eagles are going to dial up this week, how to contain Justin. But I ain't that worried this
tough.
week. But this is not a game to look past. I wrote it down in my notes. Stay focused. Dallas is in a couple weeks,
'Cause
not
he's on
this
the
week,
team.
baby.
That's why.
Let's go, birds! Fly, Eagles, fly.
Fly, Eagles
Eagles
fly. Be boo.
Well, I like that he brought up that's going to be cold. You know, all of the games are away this
Yep,
time.
true that.
We're all away.
Homework.
Crazy. Lot
Vicky
of-
homework over
Dude,
here.
on that Yahoo
Give
picks
all my
while I was
educationals.
doing my picks, I was like, we're all on this side. Oh shit, we're all away. We're all away games. Let's go. But you know what? I don't see a lot of Eagles fans out there in the world. I'm just gonna say it. I don't know a lot of Eagles fans. I know you. I'm just
Tough
saying.
crowd,
No, listen.
Dave. Tough
Listen to what I
crowd.
got to say. All I am saying is we have to stop questioning the Eagles. They are literally what? Who haven't they beat? You know what I'm saying?
Fuck
This
the
is an
Commanders.
easy
The
choice.
Commanders.
Which we don't even know who
Vicky
they
Kicks'
are. They don't
team.
even count. They don't even,
don't
they
count.
can't even
They
make
don't
up their
know who the fuck
name.
they are.
They don't even know. Gosh, somebody came in with a card the other day, like a debit card, and it still said the Washington football team. And I was
Oh,
like,
shit.
oh gosh. I was like, well, you didn't get anything better than
Gotta
that. But
stick with
easy,
something.
Easy choice. Eagles all day. We got to stop questioning them. The Eagles are just going to keep winning. There should be more fans. Was all I was going to say. Like I don't know any people who are
Him. He's right there.
That's it.
That's it.
One.
That's
one.
it.
Do you know another Eagles fan? I don't know any Eagles fans.
I'm a
I
goddamn
don't.
Eagles fan because my boy's an Eagles
Okay,
fan. How about that
okay,
shit? We were
alright.
in this room when
Alright,
we watched
alright,
them win
alright.
that Super Bowl last time too. Just saying, man. He cried and everything. Coffee. You got the birds.
Well,
You got the birds.
I'm going to have to go with them.
John Toss's Bears.
The Bears. Well, John Toss never picks the right team,
No,
but
he-
from
I don't
time to
think
time
he-
it might work out for him.
Oh,
But I did know a Phillies fan up in L.A. But I'd rather go with the Giants over the Phillies in that situation. But the Bears are not going to take this one
they're
because
not
the
gonna.
Phillies,
They
they're going
got
to
it.
fly, man.
Fly.
They're
They're
Fly,
gonna
Eagles
fly.
fly.
That's it.
Starting off good already.
There we go. Yeah, right. 1-0.
Now you're on his side.
1-0. Philadelphia clinched their playoff spot already.
Yep.
The last time the Philadelphia Eagles were the first team to clinch a playoff spot was 2017. Phil, tell them what happened in 2017, my boy.
Woo! Got that Lombardi, baby.
Got the
Saw it
Lombardi.
right here in this room.
Sat back here. You haven't made that dip yet. YB's probably
Yeah.
disappointed in you. You still haven't made that dip. It's been 5 years. Almost 6 now, man.
The championship
Tighten
dip, I
that
gotta
up.
save it.
So maybe you can make it this year? Are we making
Getting
it
that
this year?
championship?
Make
Are the
that
Eagles
dip.
going all the way?
The dip.
All right.
We get there, it's being made.
You come off a big win against New York Giants, 48-22, and I thought that would be a big deal because the Giants started off really hot, but they're like 1-4-1 in their last 6 now. Not all that good. Jalen Hurts, 21-31, only 217, but 2 touchdowns, no picks. He also ran 7 for 77, blah, blah, blah. He ran 7 times for 77 yards and a touchdown, and your boy Miles Sanders ran 17 for $144. Those averages on running were sitting at like 6 and 9 and
Numbers.
12, each one of those, man. So you're fucking balling out on that shit. Now, Chicago Bears, they had an off week last week, so they're rested, right? Let's calm down. let's get in here. Let's play some real football. They needed that because they've lost 9 out of their last 10. That's horrible.
Yikes.
Fields in his last game
Not
did
easy.
complete 80% of his passes. He was 20 for 25. He had 254 yards, which ain't that good. That's fucking 10 yards an attempt. And he had 0 touchdowns, 2 picks. Fly. Eagles, fly, baby.
Easy pick. Okay.
Folks, I got my homie, Miss Beep Boo!
Victoria for short, a 4-syllable name
Kansas
that is
City.
way less difficult than that. 4 syllables.
I know your family
You
loves
I'll
it when they
bring
watch
you
it
like
back
to talk
home.
about stuff. I don't let my dad watch
No, we ain't got no fans in Ohio.
God.
OH!
No, I
Can we get some love?
No, my
OH?
mom definitely asked me about the show, and I just was laughing as I text her back and sent her the link, and I was just like, maybe start with this one and sent her. I don't know which one it was, but I looked up like the one where I wasn't smoking a blunt.
Aren't you proud of us?
I didn't know we had one of those.
We're in California, man.
Today
Hey.
is going to be one of them, unfortunately.
Yeah, where's the blunt, man? Where's the blunt?
Cooking show was good. That was a good one up there.
Shows Eddie,
On
a roof.
Yeah.
chopping up all the bad
Anyways, let's
stuff.
talk. Let's get back to fucking
Hey,
football.
Kansas
As Jen
City
would
Chiefs
say, let's
against
go.
the sorry ass Houston Texans. Be boo. Give me some
So
knowledge.
this is why we're not game of the week, because there's like this scenario that I learned at church. You know, when a person's standing up on a chair because you're a higher person, right, and someone else is standing on the ground, it's easier for them to pull you down than it is for you to lift them
Oh,
up
shit.
onto the chair.
Oh, prophecies.
So that's why
Knowledge
we're not game of
drops.
the week, is what I'm trying to explain, is these motherfucking Houston Texans are dragging us down. And obviously,
Dragsters.
we're going for the win. It's an easy go. We're the only one who doesn't have to play in the cold. So I'm going to take the weather on our side and just, simple stats, and Chiefs win.
Chiefs. How about you, big dog?
Tomahawk.
I'm gonna have to agree. Heading down. I mean, the Chiefs almost had that loss, but they came through. They pulled through, and the Texans almost had that win. And then they got pulled down.
Got
That was
pulled
it.
down.
I mean,
Oh,
unfortunately
God, we're
for
learning
them,
things.
that's not a good feeling coming into the next play against a team that is very strong and showed it last week coming through. So, that being said, I'm going to have to go with the Chiefs. Like that.
Like
Red
that.
Kingdom.
Let's go. Yes, that's a song.
Uncle Fu.
For Jen.
Whole song.
Not a whole lot to say about this game. Dang old Texans are 11-1.
Ooh.
Oh, them dangs.
Dang old.
Dang old.
Dang
The dang old.
The dang
The
old.
big
Dang
ass
olds.
deep in the heart of Texas. But heck, basically, Chiefs better not fuck this one up. Go Chiefs!
Oh, that was a little side jab right there.
bit.
Y'all better not fuck this up.
We almost did.
Y'all better not fuck this up. Fuck.
Houston almost beat Dallas, which
Almost
people
beat us.
considers that. Yeah.
Big game.
But they didn't.
People
They did.
consider Dallas a Super Bowl team. Consider Philadelphia a Super Bowl team. Houston's doing that. Nobody considers the Denver Broncos a Super Bowl team, and they almost came back and beat the Chiefs. I was watching that at SoFi until they turned the game off. Fuck you, SoFi, for turning that game off. But the Houston Texans lost their star player, Mr. Damian Pierce, who Eddie, would you bring up Phil talking about Damian Pierce when they were about to play him? Now, Philly has to do some good stuff on defense, particularly against the run, which they haven't done so much lately, and Pierce can really run that rock. See, that's what I'm talking about, man.
Educational.
Phil doing educational Philip.
Don't forget it. He called
Popping
himself
popping up.
Educational Phil the other night, and I'm like, Philip.
Philip with the
Philip.
popping P.
Pop that P.
That WAP.
So Houston
Now you're making me hungry.
Houston ran the dual quarterback system.
Yeah.
You know, they said, fuck going to one, because they had your boy Davis Mills, who had to look up who that guy was way earlier in the season. I told y'all he was the stock photo for a backup QB in the NFL, but they ran with him and a quarterback from Florida who ran some SEC offenses and was really good, Mr. Jeff Driscoll. And they played a very good game. But who's your quarterback? Bitch! Give me them cheese! Game numero 3. Carmen, Anna, Liz, what's up? We got the LA Rams versus the Green Bay Packers, and the game sounds incredible. But Coffee, let me tell you a little something. Let me put you on a little bit of game right now. There's a couple people who already know this. The millions. Hey, millions of them Scotty P Show fans all around Kansas City barbecue. The third game that we do of the week is the last game of the week. Phone's ringing. Turn it off.
That's
Reset.
not happening.
Lo siento.
We saved the third game for the least important, the most boring, the least attractive game of the week. Now, you guys played the Tampa Bay Buccaneers earlier in the year, and you were the least game of the week. And that was the past two champions, and one of the champions being the greatest quarterback of all time. And we've had you there for about 5 or 6 straight weeks now.
Right.
And it's sad because you're playing Green Bay, which has my favorite football player of all time out there. One of the greatest of all time, and again are playing against the Super Bowl champions, which is y'all, but y'all are the least, worst, baddest, whorest, sluttiest game
Get 'em.
of the week.
Get him.
Are you going to beat Green Bay? Is Baker Mayfield going to have that comeback like we all didn't predict?
Stretch it out. Stretch it out.
Medium.
It's hard not to stretch this extra medium stretcher.
Big what's up to Ross
Oh,
Stores.
shoot.
Don't talk about the tag.
Well, you still
segment.
got the
Wait,
tag.
let's run one more time.
What are you going to do?
We gotta take
What
it
are
back.
you
We
going to do,
gotta,
huh?
we gotta take it back. When you're a new fan, new on the show.
Shoot.
when- you
Well,
know,
I'll tell you something.
What's up?
let me tell you something.
You know, wipe your lip thing and sit up like that, huh? Not going to take it. I'm
where they
not
came
going to
from.
go with the Rams.
What do you think?
You ain't go
I'm
with the
not going to go
Rams?
with the Rams this week.
What?
No.
What?
No. Not if I'm going for points. If I have to keep
Oh, shit, over
on
the
the score that I
Packers?
picked up, I got to go with some winning games, and I
He
think
wants a
that
4-0.
LA cannot go to Green Bay in that weather.
Oh, that
It's
was a
going to
good-
be
that was a
cold.
good little
Super cold.
poem.
Going to be cold. Ain't been that cold since '92 for the Rams to get out there, and I think
Knowledge.
that they are not going to be very successful after 3 days of snow. It's going to be wet. It's going to be cold. It's going to be.
Moist.
Hey!
Damn.
I just don't think. I don't think the Rams will pull it off this time. So I'm gonna have to go with the Packers.
Wow.
Should I turn the shirt inside out?
Can I go next?
Not on
Birds,
camera.
please.
Can I
Birds.
go next?
Do
Please
it.
be the next.
Because that was the Rams fan not picking his team, and I want to know: did you watch the game last week?
Yes.
Did you see what the fuck the Rams did? Mayfield is coming in hot. He's alive. He's like, I have a new team. The Browns were definitely holding him back all day.
Side bet?
Jeez, jeez.
Oh, wait.
Side bet?
bet?
Side bet?
Oh.
It is. We'll discuss that later, but I'm going the Rams all day. Come on.
Here we go.
You're the
Yeah, no, we got a
Christian's
new
going
guy,
up.
and Christian. See, you know, Christian. I'm sorry, man, but the Rams were. I'm sorry you had to leave at this point when you guys get Mayfield. Oh no,
Baker.
We're gonna take this. We're gonna take this one for a spin.
take
This
this
new
one as
Rams
in,
fan.
baby.
This new Rams fan.
UNC, Philly D with the West Coast family. White boy drinking Hennessy. White boy drinking brown liquor Tennessee. What you got on the game, Holmes?
I'm sorry, that was a good jam.
That's a Phil song, by the way, in case y'all never
yeah.
heard it, man.
I didn't
yeah,
know.
yeah.
As good as
That was
it
a good
gets.
one.
So,
little
Who gave him
offbeat.
a letter?
piggybacking on what you said,
Word.
will there be another Miracle Mayfield?
Ooh, I like
You know
it.
what I'm saying? Miracle Mayfield. I mean, last week, 48 hours notice, he wouldn't even start the game. He
That's
went in after the
insane.
first series and did what he did. But
Serious.
I don't know. Last time he was at Lambeau, he threw 4 picks. Damn.
Ooh,
Four.
see, here he comes with this.
Right.
I should have let him go first.
And the Packers Packers are fresh off a bye, so they're rested. Still think Aaron Rodgers has a little bit left in the tank. So this one's for you, Richard. Let's go, Pack!
Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot.
That one's for Lil SA, huh? Big what's up to Lil SA out there
What's
in
the
National City.
The long hair.
Don't care.
Long hair, don't care.
I am very confused.
What can Brown
right
do
now.
for you?
Green Bay had an off week. LA Rams played, and we all predicted how, because it was Baker Mayfield, they weren't going to win. Eddie,
For
can you bring
facts.
up that tape?
Ah. Anyhow, I don't think Baker Mayfield is going to do any help.
Yeah, Baker Mayfield is not going to save anything.
And Baker Mayfield, the number one pick, former number one pick of Vicky Kix's Cleveland Browns,
Oh,
He has
gosh.
television commercials.
ain't helping him out.
Oh, damn.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Ugh.
see, all of us.
Ick.
But it was a horrible game to watch, and I can tell you that because I watched the motherfucker. Now, this shit sucked. It was 16-3. There was like 8 minutes left. And it was like they kicked off to the Rams. The Rams looked anemic all night and only scored 3 points. Here we go. Let's talk about what happened. Baker Mayfield drove him down the field, watched them passes. Go back and look on the YouTubers. Look at the pass he's hitting, man. Right over the little hands, right in between some hands, hitting his fucking receiver in the way. They scored a touchdown with 3:19 left, but they're still down 16-10. Las Vegas has the ball. Las Vegas sucks, so you know what happened. It was a 3-and-out, but they punted the ball to the goddamn 2-yard line. Baker Mayfield, this new quarterback, has to come down and put a 98-yard drive together for them to win. 1:45 left. Watch that 40-yard pass to Skonarek. Probably saying his name wrong, but I'm acting like Phil from last year
Sounds
with
like
his
he was on Vikings or
McCaffreys and the Chubba Hubbards.
Not the Minnesota.
But then watch that
He's good.
23-yard pass to Van Jefferson.
Oof.
But they're playing the Green Bay Packers
Oh.
with one of the greatest of all time, Mr. Aaron Rodgers. That boy excels when they're playing in cold weather because a bunch of
And when
motherfuckers
he's
don't like to
smoking
play
a
that
joint.
cold weather. But he's from Northern California where they got that cold weather. He loves that shit. When Tom Brady got suspended for deflating the balls, he came on and started talking about how I knew.
He's got deflated balls.
It's the cold weather again. It's all about the weather, my guy.
But Aaron Rodgers loved his balls a little fatter.
And that fat ball.
He does love fat balls.
He did. He wants them overpumped. So it was illegal in the same way, or in the exact opposite way of what Tom Brady used to do. But that's how he gets in the cold weather, and he's bad as fuck in that weather. And
So
there's
it's still
not
a
too many
medium.
people that beat him. Schmedium?
Medium.
Y'all know what the temperature is going to be that day. Anybody look up the
Cold
weather
AF.
report?
I'm going to take first place on this one.
What you got?
I dare you.
'Cause you've been looking at my notes since you got
No,
here.
I already know who
Ooh,
you're
keeping the
picking
notes.
now. I don't know the weather. I didn't look.
Okay.
I
But
didn't
does anybody know the weather?
I'm going to guess 13 degrees.
That was close. 16 degrees is the high. Now that's during the day. That's from like 2 to
Ohio's
4
like
real
p.m.
feel.
Chicago's probably going to be 20.
But this is a night game. This is a prime time game. 7 degrees is the low. It's probably closer to 10. 10 and a half
Negative
degrees.
with the wind. Ooh,
Oh.
lake effect.
Your boy
It's not
Baker
like-
Mayfield is
it's
going
not like you're
down.
not- Oof.
Give me the GOAT, Mr. Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers.
There he goes.
Game of the week. Now, folks, we don't deserve to be game of the week by process of elimination. They didn't get to be game of the week. They're just playing the Chicago Bears. They're just playing the Houston Texans. So us being the Miami Dolphins with the winning record and some playoff potential going in here, playing the team who's leading the AFC right now, who y'all beat last year in the playoffs, but I can't wait to watch y'all again against the Buffalo Bills. Miami Dolphins, Buffalo Bills. Now, Vicky, tell me a little something about this.
Oh, I've been waiting. I was going to cut you off earlier, Mr. Game of the Week.
Ah.
Game, like you're
Did
right.
something happen?
He
Something
already bowed out. Oh, we don't deserve
Something
it
happened?
by any means. Blah blah blah. Acting real humble and everything. After last week's predictions, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's how, he took off the sunglasses for that.
Oh.
Well, I'm sorry, man, but the dog. You're the one who said it. You did that last week. You thought. You went and watched it front and center with your own eyeballs. Probably still behind the shades. Probably.
Damn.
Just
Get
straight
'em.
front row watching them get their ass beat
Get
by
'em.
them fucking Chargers.
Get
them
'em.
fucking Chargers who left us. Them assholes. You had one job. One job. Beat the Chargers. One simple job. You called it. You did it. Bring it back, Eddie. Show us. Embarrass us. Show him what the hell he said last week. He forgot.
Game of the week. Game of the week, knocked out what would have been game of the week, became game of the week, moved up into prime time in SoFi, where I will be. I'm taking it to LA next week. SoFi, whooping that ass. Tua shows out, goes for 380, 4 touchdowns. We win the game, 38-17. Fins up.
A whooping.
Let's go.
A
Ass
whooping.
whooping.
Ass whooping.
And that's what I had to say, because I think you forgot. I think you forgot how you were talking shit last week. I don't think you can do it this week again. The Bills, seriously? You can't even take the Chargers? Sorry, my. Well, I'm sorry to just let my pick out. Let my pick out right off the bat.
Friends
but
like that, you don't
that's
need
what it was.
enemies.
That's what it was. You deserve that. You did it to me, Jen, the Chiefs. You want to make fun of my. You want to make fun of Mahomes?
You patting
My guy. You want to make fun of this beautiful guy?
You going Bills?
You heard.
Big what's
You
up
heard
to
what I said.
Daniel,
Danny
Fit,
Cakes.
Danny Nicole. Without Danielle, we have no 2788 Studios. Her and I moved into that place together. That's where the ideas were born when her and I were living there, and so she will always get props. So Danielle,
What's this?
I'm pointing towards the middle camera.
Danny
Where's the
Cakes.
fans?
Danny Cakes.
Nicole 69. Phil, tell me you going with them Dolphins. I know you are.
Ooh.
No.
Few key points. All right, Hill looks hobbled. Kind of worried about. They had him last week. They had him taped up. He was iced up. Every series they were on the sideline, and man, he just didn't look right.
It's because he
I mean,
doesn't
they
belong
played a
in the
good-
water. He's a chief.
Oh. And then second, I don't know if anybody noticed when they played the Chargers, they had heated seats, and it was what was the temperature?
Who had heated seats?
The Dolphins. And the Dolphins had
Yeah.
heated
Teams?
seats.
They did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when they played at the stadium at the game you watched, they had heated seats.
Now
So
they're
anybody
heading
know
up
the
north.
forecast in Buffalo?
Ooh, wow.
Chili. I heard it's gonna be chilly.
And potential snizzo. So
Ooh,
if they
that'll be
had
a good
heated
game to
seats in
watch.
California, what they gonna do in Buffalo?
Have heated
and
seats.
also, this is going to have to be heater, and this. And also,
They're
this is a
obviously
Revang
gonna have
game, dude.
seats.
Revang.
Revang from last year.
Revang.
Well, I mean, earlier in the year. Remember that guy?
Oh, I remember.
Remember that when that
Oh,
gentleman
put
we
this
were
little
filming
flag
bottled
out.
water? Can we take a look at that?
Yep. Eddie.
I'm buzzing. Prostitute, kinda looking cute. Shoot, man, I got some loot, but I need a pair of boots. I'm buzzing.
So, yep, I do believe the Bills are going to get Revang this week. Tatunka, go Bills.
Hey, coffee. Swim, baby.
I'm going with it as well. For pretty much everything you just said, it's gonna be cold up there,
He always has the good notes.
and them kids ain't ready to be cold either. Just like the Rams, they're heading up, and they.
Heated seats.
I'm sorry, my man, but your boy came to L.A.
Laid an egg.
for heated seats. It's not cold there. They're going to upstate. It's gonna be even colder. What do you say? Snow?
Ooh,
80% chance.
scary.
I say no way.
I got to get back to my sources
Yeah.
Google, but
I
I
gotta
gotta
go with
get back
Buffalo.
to my sources. Google. We're going
Buffalo.
above. Buffalo.
Damn, us Miami fans could have used those heated seats in the game. We was cold in that shit. Big, what's up to Jessica and Julie? They
What's
were in there,
this?
man. A little chilly in the game. No heated seats. Buffalo didn't look impressive this last week. Played the Jets. Bow. Unprofessionalism.
Give me a chance.
that's
to
two to Mary.
That's two, buddy.
I didn't get a chance to
Hey,
put it
turn
away
that
every
shit
time.
off.
Well,
Turn it off.
I didn't the first time.
Yeah, okay.
Dolphins look so fucking horrible. God damn. Look, we were sitting around at halftime just bullshitting, went up and got a margarita, came back, sat down in the seats. We were looking over the
Imagine that.
stats. Tua was 3 for 15 for 25
right,
yards
man.
in the first half. The only thing we did was fumble the ball, and then a bunch of 300-pound dudes jumped on it and couldn't grab it. It hit Tyreek in the hands, and this motherfucker
that
ran
was
backwards
cool,
10
yeah.
yards and ran around, got a touchdown. The
pretty
only
cool.
other offense we had, they blew coverage on that motherfucker, and Tyreek Hill went for his second touchdown, hit him with the peace sign, with the 2 sign, like he always does. But Buffalo,
Oh, now you know Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill, since watching all the games here and hear y'all talk
playing the
about it.
sandbox
Oh, that's
together. They got
Love
way
to watch
back.
y'all lose
Yeah.
up here. Ooh. Martin almost
My
didn't
heart.
hire me because of the New England Kansas City game that y'all
Oh,
lost.
shoot.
He told me if he was going to do
Oh,
that, I couldn't do
shoot.
that anymore. I said, all right,
Oh.
Martin. So big what's up to Martin and Cindy
What's up?
owning this place and to the Kansas City Chiefs. Back room, this is the smoking room. So big what's up to them.
What? Don't. No, it's not, Martin. He is kidding. No one smokes back
Eddie?
there.
Not Cindy, especially
Oh.
not Cindy.
No. Oh, you meant cigarettes. Oh, you meant cigarettes.
Yes.
There we go.
We
Yeah,
smoke
this is-
anything
There we
else.
go.
That's what I thought we were talking about.
Buffalo Bills have lost 3 games this
Got
year.
it.
They have 8
Got it.
points combined in those losses. Dolphins can't play any worse than we did last week and the week before. And sure, we're going up there, but the Cheetah played in cold weather in KC. He's good to go.
Don't tell me you're going to do it.
Jalen Waddle and Tua, we're good to go. You can't be any worse. You got to pick confidence up after that. When you say, man, I can't be any worse than I was last week, you're going to ball the fuck out. Miami's going to ball the fuck out. In Buffalo, give me the Scripps. Give me the goddamn Dolphins!
Frozen fish.
Woo! Woozy, bring me out of this motherfucker!
You dig?
Oh, no.